What up? What up? What up? What up? This is the Bandit, the MGTOW Bandit. You formerly known as the Coronavirus Bandit or the Quarantine Bandit. I'm done with this coronavirus crap, and done with all the fear tactics. Just left the gym. I feel real good. I feel real good, people. I feel real good. My Steelers play today at 3:30. So I'm gonna get in here and I'm going to eat, take all my supplements, take a nice hot shower, put my Steeler gear on, and go to one of my favorite sports bars. It's gonna be a good day. Every man should be getting up early in the morning, unless he has some graveyard shift action. You work overnight, I understand. But for men that don't work that third shift, they need to be up in the morning, early, getting a good workout in. Get the blood pumping, get the heart pumping. I mean the blood flowing, my bad. Get the heart pumping and the blood flowing. Get loose, get tight, get ripped. This is not the subject matter that I'm talking about on this video. This is just my monologue. What I'm really going to be talking about today is weave, hair weave, and how it is an abomination. It is an abomination. That's what this is, weave. But anyway, let me continue with my monologue. Men, your purpose every day is to do something that's going to benefit your health. Your health. A lot of you men out here chasing women, chasing that behind, y'all chasing that tail. And all it's doing is draining and draining and draining energy and draining energy. It's draining your soul. And you're losing your spirit. And a veil is growing over your eyes because your motivation is something warm and wet. And you'll wake up 20 years from now out of shape, pop belly, gray all over you, tired and worn out, and nothing to show for it. I have a cousin just had a heart attack the other day. He in his early 50s. He don't work out. Got a history of doing terrible things to his body that I won't mention. Men, it's been instilled in us not to care about ourselves or each other. It's been stemmed that way. It's been instilled in us not to care about ourselves or each other as men. We have no reverence for ourselves. We will kill each other at a drop of a dime. Like 90 going north. We'll hurt each other as men. Well, let me take that back. Black men. This is a black community problem. Because me doing security, I've been around a bunch of white guys, and when one of them start acting a fool, two or three white guys will go over there and they will tell him, hey, cut it out. They'll have a friend or somebody with them and tell them, hey, you're acting up. Stop it. You're embarrassing us. Oh, but not us in the black community. We can't do that to one of our brothers. Why? You don't know me. Who are you to tell me? And then somebody get hurt or killed. No respect amongst ourselves. Put the women aside. We know where it stems from. We've been trained to hate ourselves and worship them, the black woman. Now let's get to the hair weave. Why are black men worshiping a woman, this kind of woman, that don't like her own crown? Let's just be honest. I was in the gym today. Every black girl I saw had a long weave on all the way down to their butt. And they had this stupid little rubber band by the neck, had it in a ponytail. So the rubber band, they have it bunched right here, and they put the rubber band and all the hair just hang down like a raccoon skin. And I just looked like, this is amazing. Nobody laughs at them. Nobody says, hey, that's stupid. The straight, straggly hair they put on and cover their own hair, but have a nerve to talk about how white women stink and how white women got stringy hair. How are you going to talk about a race of women when you are pasting their hair on top of your head to hide your hair? Now, I saw 2 lesbian black women in there. Guess what kind of hairstyle they had? One had a low fade and one had a bob cut. So even with the lesbians, they're trying to be men, so they got men hairstyles. But the so-called feminine black women have this weave on. Now, we both know when you go in the gym, you sweat, you perspirate. What you think going on up under that weave? And you have it paste glued to your scalp. You're not going to be able to wash your real hair after being in the gym. You're not. So you'll go take a shower. You'll put that bag on your head to keep water from getting on it, so nothing gets washed up there. And so now you go and you wash everything else, and then you get dressed and then go out in public. But you're nose blind to it because this thing that black women do with their hair, they don't even smell it no more. And because you didn't get a chance to wash it, because you hid your own hair, now it itches when it dries. The sweat actually dries in the scalp, and now it starts to itch and irritate the scalp. Henceforth, that's what you see all in the restaurants, all in the CVS, all in the Best Buy, all in the Kroger's, the Publix. All you see is but a black man go out in public, he can just be who he is and date any race of women, or any race of women. He can date them. He can twist his hair. He can have a low haircut. He can have a bald head. Doesn't matter. He got long hair. Put it in a man bun, whatever. He can be whatever he want to be. It could be coarse hair or what they call nappy. And he still could get any race of woman just being who he is. It offended me because these women will talk about other races of women like trash. Nobody is more racist than the American black woman. Nobody on earth is more racist than the American black woman. There's nobody in this country more overweight than the American black woman. This is a fact. When I go to the gym, I see Asians, white women, and I even see Mexicans, Hispanics in that gym where I go, and they be working. You might see maybe 2 or 3 black girls. And most of them overweight. But I give them credit. At least they in there. I'm not going to put down a heavyset black woman if she's in that gym trying. I'm not going to put her down. She know there's a problem and she's in there. I give her credit for that. Keep it up. But the American black woman, you're going to put another race of woman hair on your head, and then when a black man date a woman that naturally grows the hair out of her scalp that you are perpetrating, now you want to say, I hate my mom. I hate myself. I'm a coon. See? And you have black men in this country going around and they're talking the same speech like a woman. And it need to be called out. I don't have to get up here and curse and call them all kind of bees. No. Talk to me. Talk to the bandit. This is real conversation. Real conversation. Why is it that they're allowed to act like a straight up idiot and nobody can't say anything? They twerk everywhere. Nobody can say nothing. Now that black man in Texas in his restaurant, kudos to you, sir. Because a lot of people are scared of black women. A lot of racists, a lot of people in other races, they're scared of the black woman, the American black woman. She quick to fight, get you told, curse you out. Ready to kill. So kudos to that black man in Texas who said, there will be no twerking in my place. This is my place. And more black men are starting to stand up. This is a great thing. And in that restaurant, all I saw was heavy-set women with weave, eating and stuffing their face. Think on that for a minute. Eating and stuffing their face and twerking in this man's establishment. They don't go to white establishments doing that. But this black man don't get no respect for opening up something classy for his own people. But you'll go to the Asian stores and buy weave and hair products and go in and glue and paste that crap on your head and then say the black man is no good. And you have black men standing behind these types of women. This is insane. I see y'all out there looking at my videos. You might not hit the like button or the dislike button, but maybe you should let me know. Do I have a point in my talkings? Do I? Let me know in the comment section. Write comments. Don't be afraid. I will respond. I'm not too good for anybody. There need to be a change in Western culture. And I'm taking all comers. Don't name call. Don't call me a beta male. I hate my mama. You got your sister black and the people. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I want to know why you women are so insecure that you had to put another race of women hair on your head and then say to the black man that if he go outside his race, he's a coon. He don't like his mom. He don't like the women in his family. He hate himself. But you are wearing someone else's hair on your head. Because in your mind, that makes you feel pretty. And it starts with mama. Because mothers didn't want to do what they're supposed to do, which is be responsible and accountable. You have children, raise them right. Raise them to care about themselves. Raise them to have dignity for themselves. Raise them to keep their legs closed. Teach them that they are valuable. And they value only holds when they hold themselves. But your mothers won't do that. Because as the kids get older, you get older. And there go the jealousy comes in. These mothers out here are so jealous of their daughters. Why? Because they know what they did when they were young. And they know their daughter's on the way up to having that same good time. And they're old and they can't do it anymore. They can't compete anymore. So they want to hold their daughters back. Not out of love, but out of jealousy. It don't have anything to do with, I don't want my daughter to do what I did. No. You're envious of her because she is the better you. And then there's nobody checking for mama no more because mama now gained 80 pounds. And got a weave maybe 28 inches long and glued to her scalp. And her daughter is natural. Unless the mother screwed her up and paste that crap on her daughter's head from the age of 8. And now her daughter don't have no edges like mama. Let's have the conversation. Let's have the conversation. Because let me tell you something. You can name call black men that follow black women. And they're God to you. You can call me names all you want, sir. Who dying out here? Who's dying? Young black males are being slaughtered every day. And the black woman sits back and get her GoFundMe. She gets her hair done. She gets food, a new boyfriend, and more kids. And you just dead. And you're going to sit up here and say, you can't talk about black women like this? Really, black man? You have fallen so low. Because you put your mother way up here. And your mother was no different from the girls that are walking around right now. Hello. Got quiet, didn't it? I don't hear nobody. Let me say it again. You are worshiping the same woman who acted just like the women that's walking around today. Your mom was no different. But you look at your mama like she's God. No other race does that? The black man, we are slaves. We're willing participants. But I have the remedy. MGTOW. It works for family too. It works for within your own race. MGTOW. Men going their own way. Just put a B there. Black men going their own way. Because there has to be an ending to this crap. There's too many black males out here that's suffering and dying. And the black woman don't care nothing about us. As a whole, I'm not talking about every black woman. I'm talking about the majority of them. And they won't admit that if they can get a man outside the black race more often, black man, you won't even be chosen. Think on that for a minute. If she just had a chance to get a man outside the race at a high rate, black man, she wouldn't even be checking for you. She'll really show her behind then. The only reason why black women deal with black men in this country is because other races of men ain't really checking for them like that. It's a fetish for them. And at the end of the day, every woman needs a retirement plan. They need a backup plan. And black man, you are the backup plan. You're not the first choice. That's why when a black woman get with a man outside her race, you don't have a bunch of women calling her names and saying you don't love your daddy black. You'll never hear it. They'll call that love. So the moral of the story is, man, black men, this is my message right now. Stop dating women that wear weave. They should be rejected. They should be rejected. So listen, MGTOW Bandit is about to go ahead and get something to eat. And then I'm going to take me a hot shower. And then I'm going to go watch my Steelers. Black men, leave these damn women alone that wear weave. It should be avoided like the plague. MGTOW Bandit is out.